In this session, we are going to see how we can download the WireMock standalone file, that's a jar, and how we can create a mock server locally. That is what we are going to see in this particular session. So first thing, let's go to Google and search for WireMock. Okay, and simply when you search this, the very first site probably is wiremock.org, which is the official site of WireMock. And when we go to that particular site, we will navigate to docs, and as I said, this is the official site for WireMock, so you can get all the updates, all the documentation, etc. It's pretty extensive, pretty nicely provided over here. So from this place we'll go to download and installation, and if we scroll down this page, we have like direct download. There are various ways we can use WireMock. The process that we are going to see is creating a standalone server locally or creating the same server on any server, like any on-premises server or any cloud like Azure or Google Cloud or AWS, wherever you want. So basically the concept is we want to create a mock service. That is why we want to download it as a standalone jar file. So simply click over here and it will download a jar file. Okay, we can keep it. So if you get any message like this, you can just say keep. I had already downloaded the file inside a folder. I'm calling it as WireMock. You can call it anything. Now the next step to run this file is to first cd into this folder. Okay, so we'll simply do something like this: cd into this WireMock folder, which is on my desktop. Okay, as we can see, inside this folder we have this jar file which we have just downloaded, and to run the server all we need to do is simply say java jar and this particular file. The command is simply like we run any other jar file on the terminal, and if you are doing it on the Windows, it's on the command prompt java-jar and the name of the file, and simply when you run it, it will start running WireMock server on the local host on this particular port, which is 8080. Okay, currently we don't have any stubs, like any mappings. We'll talk about it in the next sessions in detail, but this is the simplest way in which we can run the WireMock server locally. Now let's check whether this service is up and running. So to do that, we will go to Postman, and as I said, we are running it on the local host.
Hey there, thanks for watching this video. Please do check out our full courses on coding and automation. Links are given in the description.
We can simply ping this service by using http localhost 8080 and admin. So this is one of the commands that we can use for WireMock, and when we send this get request, we are getting a status as 200 OK, and currently we are not getting any mappings because we have not provided any data to WireMock. And basically what does this mappings mean is, as we are creating a mock service, basically we are going to tell to the WireMock that if we send you this kind of request, give us this kind of response. So mock thing, if I ask you this, give me that. That is what is the mapping, what we are talking about over here. And we'll see how we can add those mappings, and then it will start giving us those specific mappings for whatever request we make. Okay, so in this session what we want to say is how we can download the jar file, how we can run this standalone jar file on the local host on this particular port. By default it takes 8080 port. How we can change this port also, and how we can run it on an HTTPS port also. We'll see it in the next session, but in this particular session all we wanted to say is how to get the file. There are some other ways also we can run WireMock. We are not worried about it right now, but just to take a look at this, we have Maven dependency, we have Java 7, Java 8 standalones. We can also use Gradle. But using this Maven or Gradle dependencies, what will happen is when we run a test at that runtime, it will create a WireMock server locally, and then at the end of the test, it will stop also. In this particular course, or in this particular sections which I want to tell you, is a way how you can create a mock service which will keep running as a mock service and multiple clients can talk to it. Okay, not just at runtime. Okay, that is what we wanted to see. So basically in this terminal we are running it locally, but you can run the same thing on a server, on a cloud. And then all you need to do is, instead of saying local host over here, you can provide your cloud address and then port and admin. So it'll provide the mappings. Okay, so all these things what we are doing against localhost, we can do all things with the actual server where you are running the service. So unless we stop it, it'll keep running. Now we have just stopped the service. So if you try to ping it again, it won't connect. Okay, so this is what we wanted to see, how to get the WireMock standalone jar, how to run it locally. Now in the next session, we'll see how we can change the port, like how we can run it on some other port, or how we can also run it on HTTPS. By default, it is HTTP on 8080, but we can also run it on a different HTTP port, or we can also make it run on an HTTPS port.
Hi, this video was part of full step-by-step course on REST API automation. If you want to enroll in the course, then please check out the links in the description.